Hello, everybody, and welcome to my December journal with me. So, right now I am just doing the main page of the journal. I'm writing December and then I'm drawing trees around the empty space around the word December. And at one point, I do forget to draw the outline for one of the trees, but I did notice like 5 minutes after I stopped filming, so I did fix it. So don't worry, because that's the type of thing that would stress me out if I saw somebody draw a tree and then forget to do the outline. So it is fixed, you just don't see it in the video. So on this next page, I'm going to be drawing my December calendar. So I just have the layout of the calendar, you know what I'm doing, and I'm writing December and drawing some ornaments and just little like holly or I don't know, like little plants around the edge of it. I will have all of my inspiration from like Pinterest linked down below because I used a lot of different pictures from Pinterest for inspiration. So I will have all of that linked below. I also didn't mean to draw the extra boxes at the bottom, so I did make them count as, the first 4 days in January, but I wasn't originally going to do that, but I made it work, and I'm pretty happy with the way this page came out. It is a bit plain, but I think if I pick up any like Christmassy washi tape in the month of December, I might go ahead and add that in to any of the spreads throughout this month because some of the pages are a bit plain. So if I get any washi tape or stickers, I probably will add that in later. And at the bottom of the right side of the page, right now I'm just doing a little key for me to be able to keep on top of when I'm uploading videos and when they've been edited or when they've just been filmed. It's just a very easy way for me to kind of keep on top of my YouTube schedule. So on this page, I'm going to be doing a Christmas movie list. So basically all of the movies that I kind of want to watch in December. So instead of having like a book TBR, I'm having a to be watched list. So I just have a bunch of different Christmas movies listed that I want to try and watch. We have some classic ones, we have some newer ones, we have some ones I watched when I was younger, like the Barney Christmas movie, which if any of you watched the Barney's Once Upon a Christmas or whatever it was called, I think it was Barney's Night Before Christmas. Let me know if you watched that because I used to love that movie. And on this side of this page, I'm going to be doing a countdown to Christmas. So basically like an advent calendar, but in my journal. So I'm just going to draw 24 boxes and color them in with different like Christmassy or holiday themed things each day so that I can kind of count down to Christmas. I saw this on Pinterest and thought it was super cute, so I really wanted to do it in my journal. I also do make a mistake when drawing boxes because for some reason this is like the hardest part of doing a journal for me, but one of the lines is just a bit too long. So after I finished filming this, I did cover it with a piece of paper just to kind of hide the fact that I did a line too long. I don't know why, but every time I do boxes, I like forget how to count or something and I always mess them up, but it's okay. I can fix it and it's not really a big deal. So these next two pages are pages I do every month, and they're going to be my pages read and my hours listened pages. So basically, pages read are just pages of books that I've read each day. I like to keep track of how many pages a day I read, and then the other side is any hours listened for audiobooks. So I just like to keep track of how long I listen to an audiobook every day. I have a feeling these pages are going to be pretty empty this month. I don't really read that much in December because I'm busy watching Christmas movies and Vlogmas and all of that, but I still wanted to have them because I just like having these pages every month. So these next two pages are going to be my books read and my favorite book spreads. So on the left side, I'm going to just keep a list of any books that I read during the month. I'll have when I started them, when I finished them, and the star rating. And then on the other side, I will have my favorite book of the month. I will print out a picture of the book cover that was my favorite book that I read that month, my star rating, and a quote from the book. I really like doing this. I think it's a good way to kind of remember the books that I read and ones that I loved every month. As you can see, I'm drawing a bit of holly or whatever that Christmassy branch is around the edges of these spreads. I saw it on Pinterest and just thought it looked really cute. So now I'm going to be doing my monthly favorites and my habit tracker spreads. So on the left side, I will have anything that I loved during the month of December, any makeup, skincare, movies, TV show, memories, anything like that I want to keep track of because I just like being able to reflect back on things that I loved during the month and be able to see all of that in one place. And then on the other side, I will just have my habit tracker, so things that I like to keep track of. So when I do my skincare, when I go to Starbucks, because I get a lot of Starbucks around the holiday season, and I mean the rest of the year, because who am I kidding? But I just like to keep track of certain things because I find it really interesting, so that is what is on the right side. So for my habit tracker, I decided to draw some boxes, and they aren't supposed to be perfectly similar. I wasn't trying to go for like exact same boxes, but I ended up drawing bows on the top of the boxes to make them kind of look like presents. Again, I got this idea off of Pinterest, so I will have everything linked below if you want to check it out, but I just thought it was really cute and a good way to kind of tie in Christmas into a normal habit tracker. So on the left side, I will have video and bookstagram ideas. I just like having any idea I have for my YouTube channel or my bookstagram kind of in one place. It makes it a lot easier to reference when I want to kind of figure out what to film or what to post. So that's a great spread to have. And on the other side, I have my booktube at a glance spread. So I just have every video I post during the month, what my favorite video that month that I posted is, and kind of like stats. So my subscriber count at the beginning of the month, my bookstagram followers at the beginning of the month, and my Twitter followers at the beginning of the month, and then I kind of fill that in at the end just to see my progress. The one that I'm really the most interested in is my subscriber count, just because I think it's really interesting to see the growth. I don't, care so much about my numbers that I have to have this in, but I do think it's interesting, and I kind of just had a big enough box to put my bookstagram and Twitter followers as well, so that's why I do that. But I don't really care that much. So now on to these pages, I'm going to be starting my weekly spreads. So I have 2 weeks on 2 pages, and it's just a good way to kind of keep track of everything I'm doing every day. I don't normally put only 2 weeks on 2 pages. I normally get like a whole month on 2 pages just because I don't need to plan that much, but it is nice to have all of my plans and everything at the end of my bullet journal and to keep track of everything. So for decorations around the edges of this page, I'm doing more of those like holly branches, and then I'm also doing light strands with green and red lights just because I thought that was pretty Christmassy. Again, I don't think that these pages are too exciting decoration wise, but again, if I get any like Christmas stickers or washi tape, I will probably add that to the end of these spreads just because they are a bit boring and I want them to kind of look like Christmas threw up on them, just because, that's my personality. We love Christmas. So yeah, I might add more things later on, but right now I'm just doing those little holly branches and the strands of lights. So then just for a little fun page, I decided to do this quote page. I normally don't really do these in my journal, but I kind of wanted to for the Christmas season. So I just wrote, "It's the most wonderful time of the year," with more of those holly branches and an outline around it. I saw this on Pinterest again, so I will have that link down below. I also was doing kind of real calligraphy on this spread. I got halfway through my monthly journal this month and started doing actual calligraphy instead of the fake one, but I'm pretty impressed with myself because I'm pretty bad at doing calligraphy. I need to practice more with the Tombow pens, but yeah, I'm pretty proud of this page. I think it looks really pretty, and I like that it kind of adds a little bit of extra Christmas cheer. So that is going to complete this December journal with me. I'm pretty pleased with how everything came out. I definitely want to go back and add some more Christmassy washi tape or stickers if I end up picking some up, but I am pretty happy with how it turned out. Please let me know down below if you like these journal videos. I'm pretty happy with the response I got on my November one, so thank you for that. But if you want to see more of these, please let me know. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like these videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!